Hi, I'm Brianna Fields, and this is my video application to the To Write Love on Our Arms internship program. So, the first question is, in your own words, what does community mean to you, and what do you believe a healthy community looks like? Um, to start with, I would say acceptance is a huge part of a community. Um, being able to accept everyone into it's kind of like a home. Being able to accept everyone into your home, you eventually become family. No one likes to be an outcast at all, so I think that acceptance is a big part. Open minded, um, being able to take a step back and understanding all walks of life and what people are going through, and at least trying to put yourself into their shoes, in their perspective, is a huge part of being in a community. Always listening, being good listeners is definitely something a community should always be able to do. Being able to listen to each other, um, understand what they're going through, what they need help with, just anything important. Being able to listen, people always love when people are listening to them. Supporting others, um, everyone loves support, no matter what. What keeps us as people going. Um, being able to talk openly and honestly, with that, I think that that would fall into having a safe environment, because no one feels like they can talk openly and honestly unless they're in a safe environment. And that, I think, is a good starting direction for a healthy community. Being able to connect with people. I solely believe that there is at least one trait that we have with at least one other person on this planet, or literally everyone on this planet. Whether it's music or art or science, something. Everyone loves one thing, or a television show you grew up loving. Um, and then being there for one another. Um, which also kind of ties into supporting others. Um, we wouldn't, a lot of people wouldn't be where they are today without that push from loved ones. Why do you think you'd be a good addition to the team? I'm extremely determined. If you give me an assignment, I will make sure it gets done, and to the best of my ability. Um, I work efficiently with others and on a team and by myself. I've been in multiple teams, and I definitely understand the dynamic of working together on a team and making it successful, and working by myself and making it successful. I love listening to other people's stories, which in part means, like, I'm a good listener. I think that I'm a good listener. Um, I always lend my ear to people who need to talk. I think that respect is huge. I will respect you, usually no matter what. All I ask is for respect in return. I'm extremely trustworthy. You can trust me. Yeah, you can trust me. And then I'm very passionate, which you will hear soon. Um, what or who is a major influence in your life, and how do you influence others? Truthfully, I pull influences from people around me, but I would say my biggest influence is my mom. She has always expressed that she will love me and support me and my choices unconditionally and no matter what. And it's just, it's always nice to know that. I would say that I influence others by being a cheerleader for them, at least for the people I care about and for people that I just meet. Um, One thing that I've noticed in today's society is that um, people aren't being uplifted or praised for the things that they accomplish, and it really does put a toll on them as a person, and especially their self-esteem, which in turn would lead them to not want to talk about their accomplishments. And I know this because personally this does happen to me, unfortunately, but I like to kind of be, if someone tells me something that's really awesome, I'm gonna say, hey, congratulations, that's amazing, you're an amazing person, like, they deserve it. Um, what are you passionate about? I would say that I'm very passionate about a lot of things, so it's hard to pinpoint just one. So I'm very passionate about the people that I care about and their well-being. Um, I'm also kind of a huge nerd, so I'm passionate about Marvel and superheroes. and music, especially live music. So concerts are a big part of my life. I'm very passionate about agriculture. And honestly, here's the thing. I have a huge heart, so I'm very passionate about people in general. And then a conversation that sparked change in my life. So a few years ago, I applied to be a fair ambassador, and I didn't get the position the first time. But after we all gave our speeches and the competition was over, one of the judges came up to me and he said, um, like, he basically said, it sucks that you didn't win, but you're gonna be going places when you're older. Like, I can tell. And I had no idea who this guy was. I just knew that he was a fireman in my county. And he told me this. And hearing it from a complete stranger was honestly super inspiring, so I loved that. And then tell us 5 random quirky facts about yourself. Okay, cool. I love this. So 1, I was a ballerina for 15 years. So that's awesome. 2, I would say a handful of my closest friends I've met online. 3, I've raised lambs. I mentioned that one of my passions is agriculture, and I was not kidding. I've raised lambs. 4, in the past 4 years, I've been to over 40 concerts. Also said my passion was concerts. And then 5, I've walked to school, or I've gone to class in negative 22-degree weather. Yes, Montana is wild. So that is my video application. I know it's long, and I'm so sorry, but I wanted to get everything out. Cool. Thanks. Bye.